Today is Tuesday, May 29th. It's currently 3:37 Central Standard Time here in Wisconsin. We're looking at the 2001 50 Evolution Deckel Maho DMU 50 Evolution, serial number 1104-552-6274. As you can see, the machine was made in Germany. Deckel Maho Seebach. D stands for Deutschland, which is Germany. The machine has the Heidenhain Mill Plus IT control, as we can see here. Machine is under power. We're going to do a final test before we disconnect it and prepare it for shipment. Here's the front of the machine. Four leveling shoes. The leveling shoes will be in the chip conveyor. As you can see, we've taken great care to cosmoline all the nuts and bolts, anything that can rust, all exposed metal surfaces. You see there, every single little fitting has been sprayed to protect against rust, even though the weather right now is quite good. Chip conveyor, high pressure coolant through the spindle tank. This pump will be inside the chip conveyor to prevent it from flying down. It's not fixed. It goes inside the chip conveyor for circulating the flood coolant. It's not fixed to the coolant tank like the others. Here we see the side of the machine, back of the machine. I'll do a walk around. Here we have this panel here. Okay, we'll affix that to the machine. That will cover up this here. See the inside of the machine. Opening up the electrical cabinet, and from left to right, the books and the manuals will be inside the electrical cabinet. This is the tool for calibrating the laser tool measurement post, electrical schematics, and the original machine protocol when it left the factory in Germany inside the electrical cabinet door. Here's the base of the machine, oil sight glass. You see here where the two leveling shoes go, the other two on the other side. See the side of the machine. Here again, we took great care to cosmoline any exposed metal surfaces, including nuts and bolts. No one takes the level of care that we do when we prepare a machine for shipment. No one. Not even the new machine builder, I hate to say that. Electrical hand wheel. That will be inside the electrical cabinet, wrapped in double bubble pap. And you can see the inside of the machine cabin. Running the spindle currently. Moving the X, Y, and Z. Rotating the B axis, swiveling the C axis. .360 and 0 to 180 are the swivel ranges. Moving the Z axis down. Everything's nice and quiet. We're moving the axis slowly because the machine is sitting on wood blocks. It's not level. Laser tool measurement post, stainless steel tool changer doors. Tool change. From carousel 1, picking up the tool from carousel number 2. Functions properly as it should, no problems. Here's the inside of the machine cabin. Bright light. Machine table looks very nice. No milling marks, looks very nice. Laser tool measurement post. Stainless steel tool changer doors. It's the flush for the coolant. Takes the chips off.
Bottom, it's now
Spraying the table with Cosmoline. Like I said, all exposed metal surfaces here. Spraying the spindle. This is really kind of overkill considering the nice warm weather we have currently, but you know where it's going, it may be raining or it may be cooler, so we take great care, great caution.
need to be cleaned up before it gets under power then. All the Cosmoline on the table and on the waist and on the spindle, please clean it up good.
Move the machine manually with an electronic hand wheel here. Very useful for machine setup, part setup. Just want to show that it works, you know. This key here will be inside the electrical cabinet here, okay? The key for the control, just want to make a note of that.
Okay, for shipping we put that to the 180 degrees. That means the cabin door will be open, so when the machine arrives you can take the shrink wrap off the machine and the cabin door opens up automatically. But if I have the interlock on right now, you could not have the cabin door open till you have the machine under power. So again, when you're ready to power the machine then up, you need to turn that back to 0, and right now I have it off, so the door can be on and off without of power at all.
Wax paper on the table. Moving both of the tool changer carousels.
Dimple out when you load the tools in. We say all the time, dimple out. Also, the correct information you will find in the manufacturing manual books from DMG, what comes with the machine.
Yeah, you see we wrote that there too to remind the operator.
We take our test tool out. It's not included with the machines. Chip conveyor is automatically, you can program that. Also description, everything is in the DMG Deckel Maho manuals. Here you can have that switch on all the time, or you turn it clockwise or counterclockwise if something will be from the machine operator inside the working envelope drop down or so in the chip conveyor. You can go backwards and take the part out or so if the operator will accidentally lose something, a screw or whatever inside the cabinet.
You can see chips are falling as well, so that is functioning.
These are the water tubes. The long one comes over here and one shorter one comes over here. That tells you the water level in the machine. Here it comes the water pump, what we have on top of the coolant tank. That comes over here. And this is a switch here that tells the water tank here for the dirty water pumps automatically in the big tank. It goes automatically, and they will have the cable over here inside the cabinet. Also the other cables, like all these cables for the high tube, a high pressure coolant tank, everything will hang inside here, and here will be also the sheet metal closing it up for transport.
That's this pump there, goes down there.
Here you can plug it in. These cables that come from the chip conveyor and that come from the coolant tank. Here is your main airline. It's one airline supplied. Also, you can look in the machine tool documents from Deckel Maho, and it's usually 90 psi or 100 psi. This key we put in the front by the door, so you have access before it powers up to open your electrical cabinet. Again, they will mount that key on the front handle on the front of the machine.
And there is where you open the electrical cabinet.
Now we come to the power from the machine. The power is 400 volt. 3-phase plus neutral and ground. The blue wire is neutral, so you need to supply neutral. It's normally, when you have a Canadian transformer, it's X0, 0 volt comes out there transferred. Also, please look in the machine tool documents for power up this machine. Again, that's L1, L2, L3. There's 400 volts supplied to the machine. It's a European machine. They run all 400 volt. Then 0 volt goes to the blue wire here, and green is the ground. So you need to have 5 wires here connected. Please again look at the machine tool document from the machine tool manufacturer, what they require or what you require in Canada. You see here this yellow light here on the control inside the electrical cabinet. Here you can plug in an Ethernet cable. When the Ethernet cable is plugged in, these LEDs will flash. Also, please look at the manuals, what comes with the machine, how to hook it up, and with the IP address, etc.
Or call DMG Canada for tech support. RS-232 ports on the side of the machine, although you probably won't be using those.
Here we have the key for the electrical cabinet. You can open it or close it.
Right on the front door. This key here off the control. Right inside the electrical cabinet. Hand wheel going to be wrapped in bubble wrap. Hand wheel in the electrical cabinet. This is the laser calibration tool. It's actually brand new, never used. We didn't get it when we bought the machine, so we ordered a brand new one at great expense. Right next to the hand wheel here, both of them in here. Books are wrapped in plastic. Putting them in the electrical cabinet right here. It's all wrapped up. And the laser tool and the hand wheel. Here we see the chip conveyor for leveling shoes, coolant tube, and the coolant pump wrapped in bubble wrap. We got the cable here, wire tied. So, nice and clean and tidy. Everything packed up nice. This is the leveling meter. We wrapped that in bubble wrap. For the water going in the electrical cabinet. Chip conveyor is packed now. The dimensions are 140 inches long, 35 inches wide, 60 inches high, approximately 1,300 pounds. Coolant tank is packed. This is item 2 of 3. Coolant tank measures 81 inches long, 48 inches wide, 85 inches high, approximately 1,675 pounds. So you can see it's all wrapped up nice. So this is item 1, item 2, the machine is item 3. Third item, wrapping the machine in plastic right now. This in combination with the tarping on the trailer really protects the machine, and it'll be clean when you receive it and when you open it up. Control arm is wrapped in bubble wrap. The control is wrapped in bubble wrap. In addition, we have it wrapped in plastic, shrink wrap. Everything is packed very nice. Those holes are where the trucker can secure the machine on the truck. Here we see the holes for the eye bolts. We'll give the trucker eye bolts. He probably doesn't have them. Requires metric M52 eye bolts. We'll give the trucker the eye bolts. Just send them back to us when the machine arrives. That way he can properly secure the machine on the truck. So this is item 3 of 3 that's being shipped tomorrow. The machine itself, 135 inches long, 90 inches wide, 100 inches high, approximately 15,000 pounds. We're done now, everything is wrapped up. So again, we have the chip conveyor here, the coolant tank, and the machine itself. Rigging is confirmed for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, May 30th, 1 p.m. local time. That's Central Standard Time, Chicago time. There are the eye bolts for securing it on the trailer.
Put them on right away.
We'll give those to the trucker. We'll put them on right now, actually. That way he can secure the machine. Eye bolts screw in, screw out. So you see those 2 eye bolts. Ian, when the machine arrives, just send those back to us. Ground UPS is fine. We see 2 eye bolts on that side. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. This completes the packing video. Machine, chip conveyor, coolant tank. Everything's wrapped up nice, ready for pickup. Again, rigging is confirmed for tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, Wednesday, May 30th. Thank you very much for your order. Over and out.